All right, so Ayesha Curry is back in the news again, being disrespectful to her husband again. She said Steph wasn't her type in high school. Oh, that's all there is on it. Okay.
I mean,
How do y'all feel?
yeah, she.
Could this be y'all?
I mean,
What would you do in this
I'm.
situation? What's running through your mind?
I mean, I. sh- He's probably the greatest point guard in NBA history. He ain't care.
Yeah, you don't care. I wouldn't care either that because at the time, like, because she's saying that he wasn't her type at the time, and I guess I don't know. I guess
Am I your type now? Now that I'm going to the league?
Yeah, like
I mean,
she
but
knew.
she's talking about
She
high
she knew
school.
at some point. She knew at some point he was gonna make it to the league. So like, even if
She
I don't really
yeah.
like him, I'm gonna ride his coattails. And then
So here's the other thing though. Like, it's one thing to be like, yo, I'm not even cognizant of this individual at this time.
mhm.
So he wasn't probably her type. I don't know if he was shooting his shot at her at the time neither. Did she say that? I don't. I need more context.
all,
I'm trying to
all I
find.
know is
Oh, Ayesha Curry reveals she never wanted marriage and blames Steph's fame.
What?
How do I manage
Because
to be 76 and still glow
here
like
we
I'm
go.
30?
All right, I'll let the man speak, but not that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Jeff, cover the mic
I'm
till you call, please. Yeah, you
Particular
good.
article is exactly right. Aisha Curry did an interview on Call Her Daddy podcast. I think that's what it's called. She gave an interview, and at the beginning of this video, I'm probably going to try to have the clip of what she actually said, so y'all don't know I'm not taking anything out of context. She basically admitted how she thought that Steph was going to be a basketball coach and she would be the star of the relationship. She'd be the celebrity. She'd have all the groupies to herself, right? Only for Steph to not only have a breakout career at Davidson, but to be drafted in the NBA. And her plans went south from there. Now, I'm going to tell y'all in this video why I believe that if she wasn't ready to start a family or have a family, I think Steph would have been okay with that.
That's.
I just think that at this point, it's almost
I
like
mean,
she feels regret. That's what it's looking like. Aisha hasn't given many interviews.
I feel like that's enough context for what's happening. Um, you can't be
Mm.
mad that like your husband. You're supposed to be building your husband up, and this is almost like jealousy in a way.
Yeah. So let me springboard it for you. How do you deal with a jealous, disrespectful partner?
We no longer you dissolve the partnership because if nothing else, like a marriage is a few things, right? But like love is a
Yeah.
responsibility and it's a respect thing more than a feeling, right? So
Yes.
in a relationship,
I agree.
if you're married, you got to respect your partner enough to know when it's your time to shine and know when it's your time to support, right?
Yeah.
And
Back me up.
she
Yeah.
has never learned that one because she's still embittered by the fact that she's not the one running the show. Because she thought I'm real pretty and he just all right. When in reality is he got all the value and in the grand scheme of things, because nobody knows what she does other than being his husband. And I'm not trying to take shots at her, but like if she wasn't married to Steph Curry, I wouldn't know who Ayesha Curry was. She'd just be Ayesha that, oh, look, she looked like 1,000 other Instagram models. Maybe. Maybe because
Maybe.
money changes things. So she might not even look like that. I'm being serious.
That'll make it less funny to me.
But like that's really what it comes down to. Like, oh, I thought I was gonna run the show and I'm not. And then I thought that it would be okay for me to kind of clown him, but everybody came to his defense the last time I did something
Mm.
wild like that. So now I gotta sit
Yeah.
and stew in my own juices because I really don't like him like that, but we still together. But I don't have my own career to speak of like Jada, who could do whatever she wanted to will in theory, and then just like if they ever really split up,
So you
she would be okay. She might not be the same. You know what I mean?
so it's a foregone conclusion for you that if a woman treats her husband or talks about her husband in this way, she doesn't really love him. It's a foregone conclusion for you that that's
Like
what's
it's
going
one
on.
thing if you say that and you're like, then you follow it up with like supporting like something supportive, right? But every one of these interviews
Mm,
and all the context clues is like, I didn't think it would be like this. I thought I was gonna be running the show. So like on some level, she's embittered and she never got over it. So that's not gonna
mm,
last long. You know what I mean? When he's
yeah.
home more often once he retires, you probably hear about him finally them dissolving their marriage at some point.
Mm,
You know what I mean? If I heard it, I wouldn't be surprised.
mm,
I'm gonna say it that way because I don't wish
right,
death on nothing like that at all. But
right.
I feel like he's such a good person. You know what it reminds me of? Like Chris Pratt was married to some other comedian, the one that was in the scary movies. Um,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forget her
yeah.
name, but
I'll find it.
she got jealous of his success once he took off after like getting cast in a Marvel movie, and he started
Mm-hmm.
being the breadwinner in the relationship. She got jealous, and then they ended up getting a divorce because she couldn't handle his success. Right?
That's a two-sided story though
Mm,
for them because Chris Pratt also started with that success. You get new fame and you get new arenas with people too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was also there was some infidelity or something like that that could have been happening as well
He
during
said,
that
well,
time.
from everything that I read is like there, and even she admitted like I couldn't handle his success, and that's
Hmm.
what caused the friction in the relationship, and
Hmm.
ultimately the end of it. So like I'm just going based on what she said on that one. So
Okay.
it could have been something like that, but like ultimately like, oh, I used to be the breadwinner, now it's him. I can't deal with it. Only difference is Aisha got none of the level of what he got going on.
and that's, I mean, we see that in Tia Mowry Hardrick.
Mm,
See, that was that same issue.
mm,
Um, there was quote unquote jealousy in that marriage, and that's what dissolved that marriage as well.
yeah.
You know, well, Corey was saying he didn't. Well, he confided in her TV mom, Jackie Harry, which is like, why would you
Yeah,
do
why would
that?
you for trouble?
It's like, I am jealous that she makes more money than me and all that. But it seemed like they didn't even break up until he started doing more
Because now
roles.
I got the leverage to leave.
And now, yeah, I got the upper hand. No, well, she left him.
Right, but he probably was acting out, and she was like, "Okay, I'm done." You know what I mean?
Oh, you acting
Yeah.
brand
I
new.
mean,
Got some money. Anna
Anna
Faris
Faris
was
is thank you.
Chris Pratt's former wife. He just got married in 2019 to he got married like a year
Mhm.
later to Catherine Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I mean, so there's
Yeah.
probably
I'm assuming that's Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter.
probably.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
assuming. Oh, like what? How do you deal with um like what do you do in that
You got to
situation?
respect yourself enough to know how to take it, because again, everybody's relationship is different, right? So like
Yeah.
maybe at this point he's just like, all right, man, whatever. Like I don't really care. We got kids. I got to kind of make it work for them, or
Mhm.
like it's one too many, and now I'm done.
But here's my take on it. She's she's actually speaking, I guess, her piece of it because this is a marriage. I don't know what marriage is like.
Mm,
You know what I mean? I'm not married. Um, and who knows what their conversations is like at home as well, right?
hmm
So during her, I guess this is her trying to have her own voice and stuff like that. And what else is she going to be able to talk about other than what she's living in right now? And of course, that if she's being fully transparent, that's one of the things that she can talk about. And what she's being is vulnerable in the space of saying, I'm in a terrible way. It's just that I'm not okay with how much fame my husband has.
and that's fine, right?
Right.
That's fine. I'm just saying there's a history of why he do this to me. And if you feel that way, or because she, the whole thing of like, oh, I wish, you know what I mean, I could be out in the club and doing more stuff, but he wants me to be at home. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
Yep.
like
Okay.
from her perspective, she probably feels trapped, and I get it. You know what I mean? It is
Mm.
it's a colossally terrifying thing when you're literally standing next to the sun. Because Steph Curry beat LeBron in LeBron's era. You know what I mean? And anytime somebody brings up a great in basketball, that conversation ultimately circles around him too, right?
Mm.
And if
Yep.
you were thinking,
Mm.
I thought he was just going to be a coach and I was going to have my own career and da 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 da. Nobody's saying you can't have your own career, but no matter what she does, it's not going to compare to what he's doing now. So it,
Mm.
she might feel jaded or like she lost out on something of her own. You know what I mean? But that's what therapy is for. Those kind of conversations, that vulnerability, that kind of stuff, either goes in marriage counseling or actual therapy for yourself, not in an interview where you're not also following it up with like, this is where I was, this is where I'm at now.
Right. Right. Now I dig that. Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it's fine. I don't think it's invalid for her to feel that way. I just think that it's in poor taste for her to continually drop bars like
Yeah,
this.
I agree. You like we
Right.
get it, right? We get it. Like once, twice, cool, but it is like this constant. I don't. I wish. Remember? Oh, remember you? Because Jeff hasn't forgotten. But do you remember when this woman was talking about how she wished she got more attention from men?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I almost forgot until yeah, yeah, I do remember that. She wanted more attention.
You know what I'm saying?
What sense does that make?
You
Again,
you a
that's
married
that
woman.
that's that trap.
Mhm.
Like Jeff said, that's why I'm like, that kind of she could possibly feel like she's in the trap where she doesn't have that type of communication, where she has to deal with all the babies while he is these guys play 82 games a year or whatever the case may be. He's on the road, he's always moving. I gotta take a flight to watch you play. I gotta do this to watch you do these things. You gotta do this press conference. You gotta do this commercial. While
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the back burner, not necessarily having a voice.
Right.
And in that moment of me not having a voice, not only that, I have to cater to other people that I want to make sure that can have a voice too. The only voices that I hear is mommy, mommy, mommy.
Right.
So
1000%. I get it, but like,
then from her standpoint, it's like, dang, what about me?
mhm.
Right. And I get
If
that.
only, if only that were the case. Because my stardom has afforded you television shows, YouTube
The
shows,
ability to have
you to be on these, you to be on these interviews,
Mhm.
uh,
which I think was Jeff
yeah,
was
Yeah.
about to say. Um, you have a restaurant
you have a
now.
platform thanks to what I've been doing.
Exactly what I built.
So if you're not gonna be,
You know what I mean? All this stuff that you say that you don't want, you're
yeah,
benefiting from it.
if you
So
don't have,
y'all a quick question. Do
mhm,
y'all think I'm just asking another question. So, do y'all think she didn't already have these dreams or this ambition predestined, or is this something that by the way, because I'm with Steph now, I can just do whatever I want to do,
You
kind
can
of all of these like side hobbies
uh
and things of that nature.
nah, I think you can want the blessing,
mhm,
right? You just don't like how it's
mhm,
packaged.
Mm, okay.
Cause you know that you're not gonna get the credit for
yeah,
none of this.
because no matter,
Oh, I'm a great cook. I'm a great cook. I'm a great cook. And yeah, you might be, but they calling him Chef
yeah,
Curry.
Mm,
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They gonna always give
everything
credit.
circles back
Like
to my
there
husband.
is no
It's not about me.
everything exactly. And why is that an issue?
That's my husband. Because they're
You know what I
not.
mean?
She's not looking at it
Because
like a.
guaranteed he's giving her
Mhm.
props for like, yo, she helps this ship run. You know what I mean? All of this type of stuff. Guaranteed. He was like, man, I wouldn't be nothing without my wife. She's like,
I don't even like you,
man, I would,
and I
huh?
don't even like you. But yeah, that's what it's
I
coming.
I think
But
she
that's what it's
like.
coming off like, and that's what I'm saying.
Not to me.
I don't.
To me, it
Here's what I
doesn't.
don't like. I'm gonna
But
let
I
you
get
go.
it. Hmm.
I'm gonna let you go. Here's what I don't like. It's not. I don't think that she doesn't like him. I don't think that she didn't fall in love with him at a
Right.
certain point, or anything, or that she isn't appreciative of him. What my issue is with her and women like her, this whole narrative that they like to run, like why do you have to downplay your significant other in order to build yourself up?
Mm,
That's
mm,
my issue.
yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
surface level. That's my issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate hearing this. He wasn't even my type at first. Why is that important to say? Now, if a man say that, that's a huge issue.
Like I said,
She wasn't my like. Do you think like men are proud of that? Like I'm not. I wouldn't be proud of that. Like, but I guess that what they're thinking is like he's such a player. Like he was so smooth, he bagged me anyway, and he wasn't
yeah.
even my type. Like that's not a compliment to us,
I mean, it could have been. It could have been anything. It's like
to me at least.
I don't know, man. He
I cut OO, but
No,
okay.
it's good. You good. No, I was just,
that's my issue.
and I yeah, and I can understand that. I just think that from the other side is that she just wants to be a voice. It's just that she's going to always be in Steph Curry's shadow.
But you're a wife.
That's your that's your place,
Why?
and not in a
Yeah,
negative way.
I
No,
don't
it's
want
not in a negative way. I'm saying you're supposed to be by your husband's side.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like
but
if my
here's the
if
thing. And this is probably it's like a catch 22 for me. It's the things that she's saying that's kind of messing it up. And uh truthfully, the way it's coming off, right? But I get it from a standpoint of wanting to be your own business, wanting to make your own staple, wanting to be your own individual, as well as being a wife. Because being a wife is already what she does. That's who she is,
that's who
right?
she is.
She already does that, right? And that's her 24/7. But as she continues to grow as a woman, the woman in her is also wanting a voice.
So you think
Bro,
she feels like she lost her agency?
Huh?
So you think that she feels like she might have lost her agency as time goes on?
What do you mean her agency? No, I'm just saying, like, as time, yeah, as if it's her wanting to make a
Like
name for herself as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just Curry, Steph's wife. I'm Aisha Curry, the chef, or whatever the case may be, whatever the business is that she
restaurateur,
doing.
yeah.
bro. Go ahead, Jeff. You about to
No, no,
say
no, no.
something?
I'm just like a restaurateur, like a host or whatever. But like, it all stems from
Oh,
it all stems from where we started at.
right. And oh, that's my issue. Why do you feel like you have to be anything outside of that? Other like why is that such a bad thing to be? I'm flipping it, flipping it, flipping it, flipping it. She a WNBA player making mad money. You know what I'm saying? He's the chef. I know, Jeff. Oxymoron. But
I'm trying to I'm trying to be good, man.
Y'all are
that
insane,
man
man.
turned, no, it's not me. That was him. That was him. He turned his head. He laughed. He laughed when I said WNBA player making bad money. He laughed, not me. He still laughing. He trying not to
Turned
laugh.
out $400
Insane.
million. I don't understand. Or 400% raise, excuse me.
It wouldn't be wrong for him to just relish in that.
But
That's the
but
most
I
important thing
I,
that you can be other than a
I
child of
think
God. Like, bro, we're two people that are becoming one person. That's the
but I
goal.
feel like if the roles were reversed, he wouldn't have this issue.
That's what no,
That's what
I
he's
agree.
saying. He's saying that he don't think Steph would be voicing it in this manner, in that way. And no dude,
I think
some dudes may. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that.
but I'm saying like there should be times when you're championing your
Hmm.
wife. Yo, I'm taking a back seat. Like my wife is like she's a part of me. She
Hmm.
is me. I'm hyped for her. That's and he tries his hardest. You know what I mean? You could tell he tries his hardest to do that for her. Hence all of the stuff that she got going on. But this is my thing. Like people, I don't get it. And I think you're speaking to it. And Jeff, I think y'all both are speaking to exactly what she's doing and what she's trying to express. I want to be my own person outside of my husband. And I think that's wrong. Personally, personally,
Uh,
I get it. I get wanting to spend time alone and all of that. I
Right.
get that. But be like, I want something that don't involve like why?
Yeah, I don't have to
It's not.
separate
It's and I
myself.
don't think it's so much that it's not an involvement. It's such a catch 22. It's not an involvement of him. It's just like I. It's just being like so being an entrepreneur. Like if I like because my mom has her own business, right? And then I
Yeah.
also have my own business. If I'm in my mom's
Right.
limelight the whole time, while I'm trying to make a name for myself, they be like, "Oh, that's just Natalie's son." You know what I'm saying? Instead of me being Omari, the business gets on
But
too.
that's but I think
I
that's
mean, because it's
different.
parents, yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
think that's different. I'm married
Right.
to
That's true
somebody
too.
where we literally said, "You're me, I'm
Yeah.
you. Your success is my
Correct.
success. My success is your success." You know what I mean? There is no living in somebody's shadow. There is none of that in a marriage. There
Right.
shouldn't be. And I feel like Steph has made all the effort for it not to be
Mm.
for her. And she's still like, I'm
And
unsatisfied.
that goes back to
I'm
then it will be going
insatiable.
back to, the when you say it like that, it's a little bit different. So that'll go back to like what Jeff was saying. That's when you have to talk about it in your therapy because it's what she feels like she is. Because the thing is, when you
Agreed.
talking about one
Yeah,
and one, you take a step, I take a step. You're not behind me, you're with me. We're hand in hand. So
that's
that's
right.
that's the nuance of this thing is because she feels like he's running away in a way, I guess. I don't know, whatever,
That
while
could be
she's
true too.
always lagging behind. You know what I mean? Because of his
But
success.
right. But it's like I'm not being
Mhm.
noticed. And it's like, why do you care? Why do you care? That's something, and I agree. Gotta take that up with the therapist. In my opinion, gotta take it up with
God.
God. And then take it up
Mhm.
with the therapist. Like you need to rectify that and rationalize that and reason with that and wrestle with that in your mind. Why am I jealous of my husband? Who has literally done everything put but had me put on a Warriors jersey. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
And step out on the court with him. You know what I mean? He's a part of me. I'm a part of him. And like we said, if the shoe were on the other foot, we know Steph would be cheering on Steph would be cheering on like he was Quincy McCall and when Monica was wearing that Sparks jersey.
mm,
You know what I mean? When at the end of Love and Basketball.
that movie is still terrible to me.
It's a terrible film. You don't dunk on me and then think that it's
I'm gonna
love.
play you for your heart. Oh, bet.
Bro, he was
I'm
going
a I,
so
I explain
crazy.
this to
I
my
was
I explain
dying
bro,
laughing.
I explain standing
But
here. How that song go?
you
In this chair,
made a
made
fool. I love
of
that. I love that. He
fools.
went crazy
Took his brace off, ruined his whole rest of his
Yeah,
just to
career,
ball out on him. I'm
man.
sick of you,
Yeah. What,
and live off a WNBA
what you mean,
salary.
PT? I'm about to destroy you right now.
What you say, John?
What you mean, PT? Ain't no physical therapy here. We about to get. Here's
Right.
your therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Here's your therapy. He yelled on
bro.
her.
He
Yes, he
dunked
did.
on him, man.
Talk about some double or nothing.
uh,
Mm-mm-mm. Speaking of the WNBA, what's up with Angel Reese? Why she getting suspended?